listen to what they say. It ain't real.
Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Life in Ethereal. Today we're gonna get into the title of how to make life your bitch. Yeah, and how to not get bitch. Merry Christmas. Have a blessed day, you guys, and keep watching. Guaranteed results in less than 3 days, and this is the fastest known method to change your life and the quickest way. Thank you. Keep watching. Today is December the 25th. I'm dropping this video on Christmas so you guys can know how real it is. The winter solstice was December the 21st. It's time to move into a new era. Welcome to New Earth, and welcome to this new planet. Welcome to a new you. It's time to bring the whole goal of this video is to control your life and not your life controlling you. Control your mind and not let your mind run you. Control your body and not let your body make the decisions for you. That is the purpose of this video. So let's get into it. I'm gonna get into the 5 M's that you need to control: your mood, your manners, your money, and as well as your mind. So we're gonna get into just how powerful the human mind, the human brain truly is. Even though nobody talks about it, we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty. So the human brain is the most ancient technology to ever exist on the human body, right? Your brain is so powerful, it is like a maze, and it has the potential to play tricks on you and have you believe things that are there that are not, have you think things that are not true, and have you act accordingly to something that is fictitious, imaginary. For example, the movie Smile.
This is not real.
But Rose, your mind makes it real.
What are you? Why are you doing this to me?
Because your mind is so inviting.
People don't really understand that there is a metaphysical connection to horror movies and the spirit and the soul. See, we often find people thinking about, oh, it's just a curse, it's just a hex. They just quickly relate it to voodoo and hoodoo. There is a connection to the human brain, just how much potential it has to have you create illusionary visions, how it can stalk you, haunt you, and it gets to the point to where you have no control over your life.
What the fuck are you? Leave me the fuck alone!
If you don't take control over your mind, it will work against you, and it will have you acting outside of yourself, behaving and doing things that you do not agree with. Number 1, mind your mouth, mind your thoughts, and mind your manners. Quickest way to do this: if you ever come across somebody who's very aggressive with you, angry, negative, the first thing to do is to separate yourself from the situation and to not take it personal. And I say this because everyone is just exuding their internal matters and their internal warfare into the physical. It literally bleeds out in the physical when you don't have that type of connection with yourself. This is a reason why people actually go through domestic abuse situations, family situations with arguments and constant fighting and and disagreements, is because they don't have a strong connection and relationship with themselves. 2, you don't have to agree with every thought that comes across your mind. Thoughts come and go. And I'm going to repeat this again. It's just like the flow of water. It's just like wind. Your thoughts will come and go. So how you control those thoughts is you pick and choose which ones you want to rely on, be stuck on, or the ones you want to ignore and not agree with. For example, instead of getting angry, you can attack that thought. You can break that thought down. Why do I feel this way? What's causing me to feel this way? What do I want to come out of this situation? And what is the outcome that's going to happen if I choose to act on this situation? Like I said, every thought is not a part of you. Your thoughts can be influenced by your environment, your friends, television, cell phones. It is so many devices out here that has the potential to control your brain, your thoughts, and behaviors. And this is why we're going to get into why this is related to the subconscious and the unconscious brain. Every battle is not to be fought. Every battle is not meant for you to fight, and every battle is not for you. This is why you have to get out of the ego complex, this God complex of it does not matter what I do. My actions and words don't have power, or they don't have the power to affect others. Let's understand that your words have power. Your actions have powers. Even though that you can't see them, it has the potential to not only affect you, but your environment and those surrounding you. It's like a triple effect. One situation happens, it can blow up into another and then another. Not only does it affect your future, not only does it affect the past, and not only does it affect the present. The present is the effortless now. You being in the present, there is no future. There is no past. The now is the only thing that matters. And I need you guys to sincerely understand that. So when you become an observer instead of an absorber, you are playing witness to your thoughts and the behaviors of others. So that means you've officially reached that control over your life and over your behaviors that others do not have or cannot achieve. This is the highest form of being, the state of being, which is being the observer, which is not clinging on to the physical, not clinging on to the material world, not clinging on to the third dimensional world, and realizing that you are celestial, you are a spiritual being first, and everything else exudes outwards. Mind over matter. You can practice this every day. Even if you have a friend or a family member, or a boyfriend or girlfriend, you're always arguing with them. One day, I want you to sit back and I want you to think, damn, I don't want to argue all the time. I don't want to fuss and fight. What can I do to change this situation? And once you change your approach to your thoughts and behaviors and how you view them and how you view the world, everything else will align. And it starts with you. It really does. People don't understand the power, just how powerful the mind and your words truly are, and they will affect you from now until then of your death. Remember that. The things that you see, watch, and consume affects the subconscious mind, and before you know it, it will bleed into the physical. So one thing that you would like to manifest or happen, you're gonna have to start consuming those things. Like say you wanna lose weight. You're going to have to eat healthy. You're going to have to stop surrounding yourself with unhealthy people that have poor eating habits. You have to stop surrounding yourself with sugar or poor diet. You have to stop surrounding yourself with those things, and better yet, focusing on the things that you want to happen in the future. It's just like a magic spell. It's just like controlling the body, the Christ of yourself. Reaching that Christ consciousness is realizing that anything that you want can easily be attained, but it first starts in the mind. This Christ consciousness is something that anybody can attain, but it starts with monitoring your thoughts and the behaviors of others. The all-seeing eye is a part of the mind. It sits in the seat of the soul. It is a part of your brain, and I need you to understand this. The all-seeing eye is forever present. And how to reach that Christ consciousness and be the all-seeing eye is by simply monitoring your thoughts, monitoring your behaviors, and controlling your soul being. And everything that you do, every action is a direct intention for what you want to happen. So if you're making every day not a ritual, everything that you do is not ritualistic for a specific sole purpose of achieving something, then you are working against thyself. And always remember that any form of overindulgence is like an enemy to the human body and the human brain. And this can be in a form of drugs, this can be a form of sexual behavior, and this can be a form of eating habits. So a good book reference that you can get this ideology from is the Necromanon, Egyptian Sethnic Magic by Michael W. Ford. This book basically deep dives into the theology of Egyptian Sethnic magic, ancient Egyptian characters, ancient Egyptian deities, and how they are able to manipulate reality and create this being of soul intent and direct intent, which is a representation of your true desire and your true passions, which is why you would see a figure or a deity with an eye, the head of a hawk, the head of an eagle or the head of a lamb and the body of a jaguar or the body of a human. These are all symbolic, and I need you to understand that everything is connected to one another.
From day to night, from night to day.
What you look for is in your hand, Tiara, but it may not be real.
So now that we know that the all is one, and the one is all, and there is no difference between the dark and the light, as above, so below, you must realize that we all have the power within ourselves to make a change in our lives, especially if we want to see a change within ourselves and in our families. It starts with you, because you are the sole creator and the sole being of your universe, of your planet. Your planet is the spiritual body, the emotional, the mental plane, and the physical. Are you nurturing all these bodies, or are you neglecting them and expecting something else in return? And if you are, that is an indication that you need to keep working on it.
The two places are the same. The two things are one.
You are your worst enemy and you are your greatest asset. Whether you are going to let the mind use you or you are going to manipulate and use the mind for your advantage and sole intent. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. For anybody going through something at home or going through something in general with those closest by you, or you want to see a change in your life, it starts with you. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Please leave a like and subscribe. This is Life in Ethereal. I will be dropping another YouTube video in the next 3 to 2 days. So before I end this video, I want you guys to question yourselves and those next to you. What is your spiritual hygiene like? Comment down below. What's your spiritual hygiene like? Are you keeping up with your spiritual hygiene? Are you keeping up with the spiritual body? Are you keeping up with everything that you need to in order to fulfill your needs and desires? Save yourself the trauma, the pain, the financial stress, and financial instability with simply monitoring your spiritual hygiene and questioning yourself, critiquing yourself, and realizing that no one is perfect. So therefore, you might be the creator of all these issues and all these problems in your life, and you can easily stop it today. Just keep listening to me.
You don't gotta listen to what they say. It ain't real.
Only a fool would not learn from an experience. You never try to put yourself in a position of being a fool. That if something happens, there's a lesson there. Sometimes you have to think about it for a long